Yo, how it on, folks? This video I'm just gonna be talking about a personal tattoo of mine, which I've spoken with many people online. Many people I've told what this acronym stands for, F.T.W.W, which stands for fuck the Western world. Now, your automatic instincts after hearing me say what I just said would be automatically to assume that I'm literally meaning the West, as in Western countries, Western culture, Western civilization. It couldn't be further from the truth. I have always had a strong sort of opposition to magic. I know, which is funny because I've got symbols on my body which could be used for magical purposes, but I never knew that at the time. I was just drawn to the symbolism behind it. I've never really liked engaging in any form of mediumship or channeling. Even though that I can do it, I don't like doing it. I don't like getting into that. I really don't like getting into that side of things. I may offend people, but I do believe that is a very regressive form of the arts or the craft. I don't believe anyone should be getting into that. So, you know, in ancient Egypt, the West was associated with the afterlife and all the spiritual realms associated with it, and spells and magic and all that sorts of crap. Now, I don't use that shit. I'm sorry if I offend people that engage in that stuff, but you know yourself that you shouldn't be using that stuff. And it's not to stay ignorant. It's just not to, you just don't fuck with that energy. Not for personal gain. Not for profit either. You've been given a gift, a spark to shine. You got voltage going through your body, high levels of it. And you're exploiting it for profit. For another form of synthetic currency. You're only going to be working with lower vibrational beings, if that's your intent and the nature about how you do things. That's just what I know innately. Now, also the universal law is free will. And if you can tap into this source and tamper with these energies and use them for your own self-gain or your own benefit, then, hey, it's there for us to use, I guess. Or it's there for us to be able to use. So we do have that free choice. So you want to do it, go for it. It's not my thing. I just don't like channeling things. Ghosts, I don't like getting into that sort of field of things. I'm not into that shit. None of that. I know that they exist. I know that those things are there. I've seen plenty of these fuckers. But yeah, I respect all beings, whether they're in my spectrum of light or whether they're in spectrums of light that I can sometimes tap into. I respect them all equally, but I don't have to engage with them and communicate with them. They do their thing, I do my thing. I'm here, they're there. When it's my time to be on that plane, then I'll communicate with them. Until then, I just ask them to stay away from me. But anyways, I hope you guys get the picture from in the next clip that I'm going to be playing after this about the F.T.W.W. And a lot of people will be watching this saying, oh, you think you're hectic wearing a singlet and you think you're so big. No, I don't think I'm so big, to be honest with you guys. I know how skinny and unwell I am. Trust me, I feel physical pain 24 hours a day. And I don't have medical treatment. I don't get painkillers either. They deny me that. Okay? So I've got to do what I've got to do to minimize the pain. And I also know that people will be watching this to get their kicks out of watching me suffer. That's just how degenerative and sick they are. And then they want access to certain levels of existences and consciousness with that mindset. And they think that they're going to get there. Fuck you. Okay? You want to come at me? I'm not going to be screaming like my last video that I did when you just come at me, you dog nut. I'm going to be waiting for you. And I know I'm only one man. If you send 15 people, then I'm only one man. But I swear to God, I'm going to fucking kill at least one of yous. I want to. You come at me, I'm gonna fucking kill you. Just come in my house, I'm gonna kill you. And that's set up at Bankstown bus station, where I was mobbed by like, I don't know, 5 little Lebanese fucking gangster boys that think they're fucking something special. They think they're fucking God's gift to fucking the world. And then his mum jumped in and his brother jumped in, and then the bloke ended up spitting at me in the face. And then saying that I looked at his mum. Why the fuck would I look at your mum? How old is she? Don't flatter yourself, dickhead. That whole scenario was orchestrated, and if I had lifted up my hand and laid a fucking finger on any one of them, the program would have turned that around and made that hostile friction between them and I the source of any issue that would be to arise from that. And they'd palm off they'd make that as the excuse behind me getting injured or any retaliation towards me, so that the program's not looked at and it's not made obvious. But anyways, please just watch this next video and just see, and don't judge me. You know, people think that they're smart, then they head from their fucking ass, and I'm the same. I'm starting to learn. I'm starting to realize and remember. There's so much more to learn and remember. Don't have that much time here, but I'm gonna try and nip this one in the butt. I don't know. I know I'm only one man against so many enemies out there. I'm not stupid. I know the resentment. I can see it on their face when they talk to me, the people that are planted in my life, the innuendos, and I'm constantly silent about it, and I just let things pass, because I've got a greater agenda. And by me saying that already, alarm bells would be ringing in a lot of these paranoid fuckers' head. See, the devil is in the detail, and these fucked up people's minds, that's all their mind's involved in, is in the detail. Can't be simple. Simplicity, they can't simplify things to the common denominator. They overcomplicate things and overwork their logic in their left fucking hemisphere in their brain. Anyways, I said anyways like 3 or 4 times. Sorry folks, but yeah, just continue watching if you want. So here we go, people. Just going to be explaining one of my tattoos on my arm, which people have gotten offended with. I've kind of told them the truth, but not the full truth. I thought that they'd work it out. So I've pulled up this kind of... One sec, sorry, I'm just reading. But yeah, here we go. I pulled up this article written by Jonathan Jones, probably his publishing name, probably not his real name, I don't know, I haven't researched him. But hey, here we go. I'm going to get to the second paragraph, and it says, it was made as a container for a rolled up papyrus that speaks for its owner to the gods, a book of the dead, a collection of magic spells to help a departed person on their journey through the western lands. There we go. Departed person on their journey through the western lands, where gods and monsters live and the dead walk. The Book of the Dead was an illustrated guide to this landscape, as well as a survival kit for spells to repel dangers and get the gods on your side. Now, again, I'm going to quote my tattoo's acronyms. It's F.T.W.W, which is an acronym for, excuse my French, fuck the Western world. There you go. Because I don't like magic. I don't like spells. Okay? And I particularly don't like monsters and these gods. Period. I believe in the source of all life as my only God.